Happy Saturday, everyone. Welcome back to C Block. We're going to have a go at finishing off the silicon processing and the metals that we started on over the last couple of weeks. We've made fairly slow progress, but we have actually now got most of the tier 2 metals producing ingots. We have to do silicon and silver in terms of actual production, so we're going to get started on that now. And I put together a little recipe. I think we might have done this at the end of the last stream actually, and I just tweaked it slightly. That will get us out 180 monosilicon, which is 4 blue belts, which is the kind of build we've been going for elsewhere. In the silicon case, we're actually going to do this only on half of the available space, and I think we're going to put glass mixture on the other half of the space. Now, I do realize that I have actually only got 2 belts here going to the train, so we're going to have to fix that. But let's get started. So we're going to need to get 9 crucibles and an 8 monosilicon. So I'm thinking what we'll do is lay these out sort of like this next to each other. Then we can share the belt because we don't need too much of them. 8 and 1 more. Then we deleted 1. 9. And I should be able to do a belt through here. Then we can do the same two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I only want to do 8 here because I need to get one of these induction furnaces in order to melt the silicon in the first place. So let's see if we can get that down. Move it slightly across so that it doesn't get in the way. Something like that. And we're going to need a small amount of nitrogen. So let's look at how we get that from compressed air. 1 chemical plant, and presumably 1 air compressor. Two air compressors, 1 chemical plant. Nice and easy. So let's put that down. Like that. And we'll have to vent off the oxygen, obviously. We then pull. That will give us monosilicon and crucibles. Then we'll need 14 and 40. So how do we want to split this up? I think it makes sense to do this in 10s and then do this in 4s. So if I was to do something like one like this, and the ingots can come in. Then I need 5 of these on each side. Or I could do it as, 5 of these on each side. So if we did 1, 2, that's 10 total. So that's 10 and 4. If I times that by 4, that's 40 and 16. And I could fit 4 of those easily in here. All we have to do is work out now how to get this item into the appropriate spot. So I think what we do is move you 1 higher up. So I can have this belt come down here. Let's move you over slightly so that you go there. That's one belt. You need to leave a little bit more of a gap, so I'm going to have 4 belts total flowing down here. So let's do that. Put you so that you go here. Like that. You go there. If we do that, that seems to solve the problem nicely. Now each of these needs to be fed by, each of these input lines is going to need to feed 2 of these kinds of setups. Like that. Oops, didn't mean to do that. That was a big mistake. I do need to get some silicon ore in here. To have the crucible working properly. So let's just grab that. I think what we'll do is, how do we want to do this? Take it from here. If I did like that, and then sort of merge it here. It looks sort of attractive. Now I cannot, this is actually wrong. I don't need this many belts. So if I fix this, I should give myself some space. This was me being very overly optimistic on how much I'm going to produce. Do that. Silicon ore, that is. Then 2. One. Put the power poles down. Trying to work out at the end of every second one. That seems right. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. There we go. I think you can just go through like that. You don't need very much. I just need a way to get this out the other side in a clean way. So I've got to put the nitrogen gas over there, which is okay. Do not, if I do sort of the usual technique of, there isn't actually a way to take the monosilicon out. Maybe I need to just leave a gap. I can do that. That seems okay. And a power pole there. Induction furnace. I actually need the other kind of furnace, not an induction furnace, a casting machine. Let's just get some casting machines. They are on the way. So we'll let that finish and we'll get started over here. That does that bit. We'll get the nitrogen in here as well. So that when the things turn up, we can take care of it. That's right. You flare stack off. I think I can just do that straight like that. You have molten silicon now. Do I want to do that like that? Probably not. Looks silly. Let's do it this way. Then you need to take in two separate things from afar, and you need to output. So in terms of the recipe for silicon, how is that looking? So it's 1 produces 6. And it also produces a quartz crucible. Okay. So what I need to do is have a filter inserter on the back that takes out the crucible. Quartz crucible. That, a filter inserter near, far, take out the monosilicon. Like that. And if you go here, you will put on the outside of the belt. I need you to put on the inside of the belt. So that I should do input priority there. That should do it. Let's get those induction furnaces down. No, not casting induction furnaces. I need the casting machines. Like that. You put some in as well. You do not have your nitrogen, that's okay. And I need 8 of you, so I need to get 4 of these. That's better. Like that. There's nitrogen. It would be nitrogen if I had hooked everything up correctly. That's right. I'm just going to stop this from flashing. That's correct. Casting machines now. Now I need inputs long. No, take long. Take long. Inventory to full. What have I got too much of? Who knows? Aluminium and alumina. Let's run down here. Good. This has now worked. Good. See if we can. Can't flip it. Of course I can't. Like that. Bring on Factorio 2.0, where this problem is actually fixed. We're going to do 4 of these, yep. So you need to do the same thing. You need to filter outputs. Output long. Like that, that's right. And then take in short. The problem with this is it's not going to feedback loop correctly unless I do something magical. Need to move everything here 1 over. I'm just going to let the dog out. I'll be right back. Okay, let's see if we can get this to work correctly. We need to do that and that. Then like that. And it needs to be the top side of the belt. So I think it needs to be that side of the belt like that. Let's take this away. Then let's grab you. this. This is on the wrong side of the belt. You need to do it near side. Nope, that's not working. So I need you to be on this side of the belt only. Good. Nope, that's not working. Okay, what's it doing? So just do it like this. That should do the right thing. So there's one thing that went wrong here, so let's fix that. Then I need to make you guys do the right thing. Then take this. Like that. Is that correct? The music seems to have gone very low. I'm not sure why. Okay. This seems to work. This one on the end seems to be not working. Because your setting is wrong. Don't know why you were wrong like that. You are now working, the next one is working. Finish steel axe. I don't really need most of these things that I'm researching. I'm just doing it to take it off the queue. Now let's see if we can get this to duplicate 4 times correctly. So if I come here, I want you to go there. 1, 2, that works. 3 and 4. Then you come through here. You go here. Bots will come and build this at some point. You go here. You're going to move everything across slightly. Because then you need to go out here. How much did I produce out of this? 4 blue belts. I could just make it 2 bigger belts. This is how many items a second? 60 a second. I need 3 bigger belts. Or else I just move everything across one. Let's just move everything across one. And then rewire it, because it's not going to be particularly difficult. Everything across 2 is fine. Do that. That's better. And then we'll put the nitrogen in. Actually, the nitrogen is not needed because the nitrogen is only needed for the monosilicon. So I was right the first time. This one goes here. This one goes here. Then this one goes up here. And done. The silicon ingots have flowed through correctly. Don't know. Oh, this is not right. I'm off by 1 here. Okay. Let's fix that just by moving this one back. Fix that by moving this one back. Fix the inserters up. That's better. Now it means this doesn't align, but that's okay. That's fine. We're going to let the bots build that while we have a look at glass now. And I think I am going to put glass mixture on the other side here. I think I was going to look at using glass mixture 2 to avoid having to put the alumina in. I think it's probably going to be harder than I want to deal with. So we'll do it that way, and we'll see if we can get 180 silicon powder. Comes from silicon ingots. That's 120 ingots, so it's going to be slightly less than that, 150. It's about 140. Okie dokie. Wow, okay, that's a lot of powder mixes. A lot of powder mixes. Is 140 glass mixture too much? It uses up 93 of my silicon, so it's probably fine. So let's start by getting a manganese station, a lime station in, because I'm going to need one of those. And we'll just sort of put it somewhere here. That seems okay. We've made sure we've labeled this so we don't get the wrong thing turn up. This is a lime requester. Okay, I'm just going to go let the dog back in. I'll be right back. Okay, never mind. Doggy wants to stay in the garden, even though it's like 2 degrees out here. Don't ask me why, but that's her choice. So this is about 2 blue belts in, and then we need 17 and 40. 140 even. How on earth do I fit 140 powder mixers in? Okay, let's see what it looks like. They're not very big. So what's 140? I could probably fit this into 4 separate rows. So let's divide this by 4. 5 and 35. So this is where it's going to start. So we get the lime in. So let's start about here. We'll do 6, because it just makes the maths a bit simpler. Move you 1 back. Then this to merge the belts, if we did that. And I could get the lime coming in, say down here. Then I could do 35. How do I do 35? 18 and 18? Something like that. $20. $32. Okay, so it actually has more space than I expected. And I should be able to fit 4 lots of that quite easily in. Signals are all broken around here, but that's okay. We'll fix that up shortly. Lime requester. Waiting at the provider for a full cargo inventory, then it might come over. So I need to get 2 of these out. So let's get you 1. So you need to do something like this, so that you then skip over. Need you to come through, so let's make you 1 further across. Like that. You need to go there. That seems sensible. Switch you up. Do 1, 2, 1. You need to take from the long side. And you output short, short, short. You need to output on the long. Couple of power poles. Okay, that's right. That is glass mixture. Sorry, that is silicon powder and lime coming through here. Now you need one slight difference because you actually have to keep going here to get the second one in. Let's put you here. Then you go here. Come round. Like that. That's good. And then you keep going. Like that. That's right. That looks pretty good. Do I have any powder mixers? Let's get 100 of you. I think we'll have to do this with the blue ones to start with because I do not think I've built the purple ones. But that's fine. Wasn't necessarily expecting to have built that. I'm half tempted to put cement in the same place so I don't have to ship the silicon ingots. Okay, back again. Sorry about that. Doggy needed to come in. So this is only 2 wide. So I think I am going to need to leave a little bit more of a gap. So I could just put the power at the back. Let's do that. I think if I run power down here, behind these things, I solve the problem. So let's try that. If I put that there, then that there. Inventory's full again. Let's get rid of some of this. And then if I did the same here, 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 and here, I need to go. This one takes in, 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 in. Then out, out. You need to output on the longer side. That's better. Then okay, then output, output, like that. That's correct. Then see if we've got some powderizers turn up. Or are they still on the way? 81 are on the way. Fine, we can't build the rest of it, just to check that it works. So let's just see if we can check it out in theory. So you have to come down here, like that. You are missing here. Then let's do you. You. Because you need to come here. Go there. Go there. Then this. Here. Here. It goes there like that. I think that does the right thing. Other than the fact we seem to run out of silicon ingots again. But that's just because I'm silly rather than because our production's actually stopped working. There we go. Have those powderizers turned up yet? Doesn't look like it. 49 are on the way. I think as I keep moving, I break it. Let's go back to the recipe. Let's switch you over to the blues. Put the pin back. Can I overwrite it by doing this? Nope. Can't. Something like that. That should at least mean the construction bots do their thing. Let's do that. And then we'll work out what we've done wrong afterwards, because we'll almost certainly have done something wrong. Like miss out the power cables, for example. Don't need the double power here. Should do the power at the bottom always. Like that, then you over there. This isn't right because it hasn't gone through there. Same here. This is also not right following the move. So you're working, you're working. Your output is full because I've broken all of this. That's okay. Just fix this up. That's right. You are the input priority. Same here. Same here. And then you need to output here to this line. That's better. Now, what are you short of? Quartz crucibles. Similarly, we aren't producing enough. Did I screw the recipe up somewhere? I need 8 total for 40. 9 total. I think it's just because it hasn't got the regeneration correct yet. Yeah, there we go, that's better. This seems to be running. The powderizers are also running, and we have some glass mixture coming out. It's good. Let's take this. Put you here. Now, you're the nearest one. So you want to go here. I think that's right. Then you come down the next one. You go here. And then this comes down here. We have glass mixture, which is good. So only 2 of them are working. That's okay because this is where the lime needs to come in. So you need to go there and there. And then you need to go there. Lime and glass mixture. This is quite nice. This is definitely the best bit of Factorio to me, seeing the builds turn on and start churning out, well, yeah, lots of things. Because neither of these builds took us particularly long. What's our stream time? 49 minutes. And we've done glass and silicon. Essentially, we can now produce it faster than we can load it into chests. That's essentially what I expected to have happened. I do not know if we actually need this much glass. I do think we'll be short of silicon in the end state base, because we've used a lot of silicon in, say, steel and a few other places. So on to silver now. Okay, let's check why silver's stopped running. Okay, well, that would be one reason. We seem to be short of one of the metals because it's full up of sulfuric wastewater. Yep. Standing at provider. Okay, you're at the silicon provider. Okay, so it seems like we just have so much sulfuric wastewater that we don't actually know what to do with it all. Are the sulfuric wastewater on? Seems like they're not. Why are you not requesting? Because you're full. Disabled by control behavior. Let's just quickly run over and see what's going on over there. Because I think this is slowing down a lot of our production. So we'll have a quick check while the silicon runs through. And I realise I spelt my stream title wrong because I have sliver, not silver. Well, sliver. Oops! Okay, and then I got crushed by a train because I wasn't paying attention. Smart. Okay, where did we die? Over by nitric acid. Okay. This is not too long of a run, so we'll hop over to nitric acid. The base is looking bigger. Just in case anyone hadn't seen it, we did actually get the power doubled or trebled, so we've now got 3 giant beam power plants running, giving us 2.1 gigawatts of power in total. Stray rail signal. Let's clear that out. And let's head over to nitric acid. I've still got some flashing power here. I do need a bit of a cleanup of the rail signals. I realised I'd got the setup wrong with too many chain signals, so I need to put some more normal signals in so the rail doesn't completely block itself. But I don't think that's too much work. I think that's just a couple of hours offline of running around and clicking in the right place once we get most of these metal setups done. I didn't want to do it before that because I wasn't quite sure where all the stations would end up. And we've had a lot more stations than I expected scattered around the edge of these things to pick up all the resources that we need. Okay, where's nitric acid? A bit more this way. So we'll check on sulfuric acid first, which was where we initially intended to go. Crossing the rails and avoiding getting killed. Same again. So your control behavior is greater than 300. Because otherwise I can't flush it down enough to bring in new trains. And I think I presumably have maximum sulfur. I do. That's a titanium chest, that's a titanium chest. And I have maximum sulfuric acid. Yeah, so we have produced plenty of sulfuric acid. And plenty of other acids. We'll need that when we start on, say, cobalt or gold, because we won't have enough native acid from our production to actually produce what we need. Okay, there's our dead body. Let's grab that. Okay, back over to check on silver, which should have resurrected itself now that we have fixed the problem. What's this we're running past? Oh, that's steel. And we're going to put cobalt steel in there. That's what that gap is for. Aluminium is nice and full. Silicon is doing its thing. Okay. Silicon here has slowed down because it's seemingly run out of lime. Fine. We need to load the trains faster is the answer there. That one's not full. This one is full. We'll just flush it. I don't care, well, I do care about the wastewater, but I care more that we have the silver running so that I can check out the build for silver wire and silver plates. Silver sheet coils. So as before, we're going to build this with the coolant recipe in mind, but not use it. And we need 7 and 10, so we don't actually need very many. So we'll do this in 2 rows, I guess, like normal, and we'll do 4 and 5. Yeah. Is there one I can copy? Doesn't look like it. We should be able to get this one. Let's just do this one, seems okay. If I just grab this, I want to grab it with like that. Something like that. See, is 4. That's a fine ratio. 4 to 6, fine. That'll do. This makes the problem very, very simple. Because I just do like this. This, even though this is still overbuilt, it's fine, we can fix that up shortly. Then, how was I pulling it out from, say, iron? Did I ever fix this? No, I have to go back and fix this. This is still wrong. Two turn in. Two turn in, then so it comes out at the bottom and just goes over. That's where I've gone wrong. That's why it doesn't look right. This goes here. This comes up. This comes up. Did I put it in the wrong place? No, I have a 2 to the right hop, which is about right. Good. Turn on the logistics. I don't know why it keeps turning off. They'll build up. Okay, let's look for silver wire now. Silver wire coil. This one. What did we do? 25. So let's try the same on this side. So I can do a lot more silver wire coils, so we'll get 90 silver ingots if we're doing this, right? So I can basically do this by 100, yeah. Let's put you as the purple machines, because that's what I want to be using. And purple machines here. So it's 10, 10, and 13. If I look at copper, tinned copper wire, what was the ratio for that? This was 12 and 6. So if I divide this by 2, it's 6 and 5, 5 and 7. Not quite the same ratio for some reason. Did I just build the previous one wrong? We can check. Tinned copper wire. 70, 70, 2 seconds. 70, 70, 2 seconds. 70, 72 seconds for 8, 70, 70. Fine, we're just going to copy the same thing, literally the exact same thing, including the station. Let's just grab all of this into here. No point in reinventing the wheel. We've done this once, so we're just going to use it. Good. Like that. Good. Okay, let's go fix the station up properly so that we get the right copper in. Then we'll have to rewire anything that's needed so that we can actually get a destination here. Because it doesn't surprise me that there's no path yet, because we haven't actually fixed up most of the train network around here. For example, this bit of track. Likewise, this bit of track. Is it heading to us? It is. Good-o. That will give us some copper. There's some more ingots. I'm just make sure I stand in the right spot while the game works out. That's an iron ingot. Ah, yep, you need to be molten silver. Silver. And then you need to be silver wire coil. Like this. Now the expectation is I've left enough space either up here or over here in all of these to put the coolant in. And I think I have. We'll find out in like 50 hours more if I've screwed it up or not. For my sake, I hope we haven't. Blow ourselves up again. Water. Here we go, offshore pump. Good. And our first silver wire coils are being produced. Snack size, train has 60. I actually have way more than 96, right? I have 80, 80, 80 is 240. There we go. Silver ingots, okay. That does these two. Now the thing that we're missing is bronze and brass by the looks of it. So I'm wondering about building bronze and brass in here. Over by the steel. Let's have a quick look. I don't need either of these two now, nor this. Ignore this. Cobalt I want to keep. Silicon I don't. Oh yes, my circuit. I sketched out the circuits as well. We can quickly have a look through that if anyone's curious. We're going to try and start with, I think it was 12 blue belts of red circuits. Well, I suppose we want one yellow belt of black circuits out, which gives us 8 belts of... hold on, I've got the modules in here. That's why it's not tying up with my original setup. We get four belts of red circuits, 1 belt of blue circuits, half a belt of black circuits, and that comes out to 14.7 belts of green circuits. And it's quite a lot, so we might not build this in one big item, but we'll be building it at some point. Now, this is doing copper, but this needs to do molten silver. Silver, 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 silver. And then you need to be silver wire coil. Copper wire coil. There's tin copper wire coil even. Oops, didn't want to blow myself up. But I nearly did anyway. 1 landfill fill there. 1 extra view there. Okay, that's the first lot of silver wire coils coming out. And they are flowing onto trains. Well, flowing into chests to be loaded onto trains. Okay, that's good. Bronze and brass. Do these come in coils? They don't. So I don't think we need as much brass as we need anything else. Let's just make sure that there isn't a brass coil recipe that I've just forgotten to research. No, I think we have everything to do with brass. Make it with copper and zinc, copper, tin and zinc, or copper, lead and zinc. I reckon we put lead rather than tin in. So we'll do it that way. What do I need in terms of brass plates? What do I actually use brass for? Is it used in research or anything? It's used in... It is used in research. Fine, so we'll go with 2 blue belts. Why not? Let's do it 4 blue belts. That's what we've done everything else. It's quite a lot though. We'll do 2. So this is copper, lead, zinc. Let's see if we can add bronze to this as well. Because I think they need similar ingredients. There's copper, tin and zinc, copper, nickel and tin. So 18 copper. Do you want to use nickel or zinc in it, basically? So I think we use zinc. It's just a shame I have to use the tin on it. But at least this way I can keep them consistent. So I need a copper train, lead, zinc and tin. So I need 4 trains to come in to fix this. Should we do it here? Why not is probably the question, and I don't think there's a reason not to. Then we could put some extra acid production over here on the top. Yeah, we'll do that. Don't know why this has stopped working again. It just filled up the wastewater. Wow, that fills up fast. So I did build quite a lot of wastewater processing for exactly this reason, but seemingly I haven't built enough. But it's okay, we can actually just double the size of this very, very easily. Okay, I will be back in 2 minutes. I'm just going to stretch my legs and we'll build brass and bronze. Okay. Oh, destination full. Okay, so there's clearly something wrong with the sulfuric acid, but that's okay. Problem for a different time. I don't need any strand casting machines anymore because we are done with that. Let's get over here and fill in this area completely. So that we can turn it into something useful. We'll see how bad the train network is. So I need 4 in and 2 out here. So what if I was just to take this kind of layout? Obviously I need chests, not pumps, but that's fine. So put that here. Take the clarifiers away. This, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Then I can get the 4 ingots in quite nicely. Then we'll just deal with the rest of it after that. I'm sure in some hint of irony, the thing that we're going to be missing the most at the end of all of this is the bronze and the brass that we didn't build properly. But c'est la vie. C'est la vie. Okay, let's get here. Now you are a requester, so I actually want the stone style setup. Let's take you like this. Then do 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now, because copper is shared, I don't want to put copper on its own, so I'm going to put on the end even. So I'm going to put lead here. There's a lead ingot. Requester. So lead goes on its own. Tin goes on its own on the other end. I think I already have a tin ingot requester. Yep. Then you will be copper ingots. And you will be zinc ingots. This is zinc. I think this one is zinc. Colors are going to confuse me. Nickel, yeah, zinc is the slightly cooler colored one. Yep. Okay, nice. Bots will build all of this for us. With any luck, bots will build all of this anyway. Okay. That's right, that was missing a signal. So let's look at what we need. So we'll just start with the first one. So it's copper, lead, and zinc. It's 4 and 30. So how do we want to lay it out? Let's do... Can I do it like 4 and 30 on both sides? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 15 of these. That seems perfect. Except for the fact that you're going to output 2 blue belts, so I actually need to do more like this. Should be 32. That's great. Very, very simple. Then I just do... This is zinc. This is copper. So let's make sure that we... There's no reason not to do this, right? So that we have it just equally loaded. Seems fine. Then two. Come together. Do that. 1. We are going to have to upgrade some of the station offloads at some point. But that can be a different day's problem. one here is the lead. Let's actually flip you so that you are over here. That will just make you flow in slightly easier. I want lead on the bottom, because lead is what we need the least of. Then you are zinc. I need zinc on both of them. Let's put you here. Do you there? How does that look? So we do not have a lead ingot train. Correct. So let's build one. Then you go to lead provider, full cargo, and request a empty cargo. Good. It's fine, it's just my bad signals. You are copper. There is no zinc train either. Go zinc provider, full cargo, zinc requester, empty cargo. Off you go. Why are you not going to put fuel in here? Should. It's because you're in the wrong place. Seems like it. That's clever. Bunches of charcoal. That's probably fine. So there's the copper. This is tin. Ah, you're not connected to a train. That doesn't help. You're going to go over there. Other than the fact that you're blocked by yourself. So I can't tell if it allows 3 in or not, or whether I have to move this whole thing in one further. We'll find out. So that's lead. So I'm going to do this with 2 inputs for copper. 2 inputs for tin and 1 for lead. So we'll do the lead this side, 2 copper, 2, 2. So near, further, further, furthest. Then power, like that. It's coming. Yes, so all of these need to move in one. They are all, the stations are all off by 1. That seems better. Get rid of the charcoal. Fine. There we go. I suspect that means the crushed stone has a problem as well. No, the crushed stone seems okay. I think I just misplaced this on the end or something. I don't know. Whatever. This will now work. I want this way so I can feed it in from the back. Like this, and the same here. Then 2. And then a power pole. Then let's do that. Let's take the whole thing and then put it there. And then let's just use the lower tier casting machines so that it actually builds. That's better, and that's bronze plates. Here's the zinc. I am on the right speed. Just worried I suddenly upped the speed incorrectly. Okay, what on earth is this thing doing? This is lead requester. it's doing. Fine, you can finish that off. That's tin, that's copper, that's zinc. Perfect. So let's take you, put you similar sort of level, say here. That seems about right. I need copper, tin, and zinc. So zinc is the least, copper is the first. This is the right spot. So then this. I need to go here. How am I supposed to get... This has got one too long. That's why that looks strange. That, copper, tin, and then zinc. There we go. Let's take these, like this. Got to update all the recipes, obviously, when they finish building. I'm going to grab a cup of water while that builds. I'll be right back. Okay, let's switch you to molten brass. I think is what you should be. Copper, lead, zinc. Hold on, you are molten brass. You are actually bronze, not brass. That's why that confused me. Copper, tin, zinc. And then you are making bronze plates, not brass plates. For curiosity, how many of these did I have in the old base? Like, how much have I scaled up? 16? Yep. 32. So I've doubled the production. Okay. I don't think that's good or bad, but it's what we've done. So how do I want to ship this onto trains? Should I just get two like this? Two providers. Sort of put you, say, here. Maybe line it up down here. make you here. Take this away because I don't need the pumps. And I actually need you to be providing solids. So let's get sort of this set up. Let's take you, flip you around here. Let's take that away. That. Let's take you this way. And that way. Would have been helpful if I didn't misalign the T-junction, but c'est la vie. Then we can put one more T-junction at the bottom. So you are not a sulfur provider. You are bronze plates, brass plates. I always get that confused. And you are bronze. There we go. That seems sort of okay. I've actually left a little bit of space here for something else if we choose to. I don't know what we'd want, but never mind. Okay, so the last thing I want to try and build today is the bricks, because we haven't got any brick production yet. I don't want to be able to produce all the bricks in one place. So I want to produce stone brick. Just normal stone brick. Yep. This. And I want to be able to produce concrete brick. With cement. And I want to be able to produce reinforced concrete bricks. Yes. And I also want to be able to produce concrete and the various flavors of concrete. So where's normal concrete? It isn't here. I can do reinforced concrete. Concrete 2. Fine. And what small amount of hazard concrete and reinforced hazard concrete? So let's go with a... Probably too much is a blue belt of that. Red belt of stone bricks? Let's try it. So I want a normal furnace. Let's go with an electric furnace. I'm not sure if I'm actually producing any electric furnaces, but that doesn't matter. About that. What about that? Yellow belts of the hazard concrete. So it seems like what's happening is it's not giving me any excess because it's picking up normal stuff. Okay. So this is at least giving us an idea of how we're going to need to build this. I can't build concrete itself. So how do I make concrete? So I either do it with slag and cement and water. It's 8 cement for 100, or I do 6 cement with some stone. And some sand. That seems like the better recipe. There's less cement. And stone. Stone is easy to get hold of because I'm going to have crushed stone. Producing this is silicon powder and lime. 135 powderizers. Okay, so we're going to need the same build as we use for silicon. We can just literally steal that. Same build as we use for glass, sorry. I think. It's kind of here. Yeah, okay, let's find a spot to start building this. I reckon we're going to build this over by the mall, because it kind of makes sense. So what if we sort of built it here? Is this just filled up with sulfuric wastewater again? I wouldn't be surprised. It doesn't matter. We can figure that one out in a bit. Get the bricks built. Because bricks are the last thing we really need so we can replace our old mall. Well, I suppose replace this part of our old mall, because this is a really big slowdown in our production. So let's see how far we can get here. So what I want to do is put the stations along here, I think. So we're going to need quite a lot of stations. Because we're going to need to bring in lime, silicon, steel, iron, and stone. So let's not do it that way. The requesters. So let's get the stone set up properly, because this is actually a requester setup. Sort of put you here. Right, and then let's set you as, you're not crushed stone requester, you are just normal stone requester. Next in line is, so in order to make concrete, I have to have cement. So I think we should do the cement stuff next, which means they need stone and silicon in order to make cement. So let's put silicon ingots as the next thing that we request. I'm not going to do this as two-way. I just don't need that level of throughput. It's a brick production, not anything else. Take you away. Same on this side. What on earth are they doing with all that landfill? Oh, I suppose they're probably trying to come to me and I moved out the way. Let's go here. Silicon ingots have already turned up. They just can't be unloaded. Let's fix that quickly. I don't think we actually have a crushed stone train. We do not. Let's get one of those in. The rail network isn't perfect, but it's definitely helping. Full cargo. Empty cargo. Wrong button again. Empty cargo. Wrong carriage. Just stand here. I need to make sure I don't keep screwing the bots up as they try to bring me landfill. Because there's a big stream of them now coming over. So, not technology. I want to go back here. So making cement. I'm also going to need to bring in some lime. So let's get one more station in. That's lime. And let's come down here to the glass section. Where are we making glass? And then let's kind of grab this. If I put you, say, here. Now this is overkill for how much I'll ever need, but the reason for building it bigger is when I run out, I can restock much quicker. Let's put it, say, here. That seems okay. I'll produce cement. Oh, sorry, I keep hitting the wrong button. I want to be going up here. I now need some sand to go into the cement mixer. So to make 38 sand, I need 15 washing plants. 1. 1, 1, 1, 1, and 1. Okay, 1, 1, 1, and 15. So where do I want to put the washing plants? This is lime, not silicon ingots, before something turns up. Lime requester. Silicon ingots, there's stone. How do I get lime in? Swallowed my water down the wrong hole. Always a good start. Okay, sand next. And then it's iron and steel. Steel. So I'm going to need 2 more in, and we'll put the output trains on this side, so I'm not going to have to worry. So I'm going to put in the next 2 trains just preemptively so I have them. And we'll get them labeled because this will give us an idea for how big this thing needs to be. This is still requesting stone. That's wrong. You are silicon ingot provider. Requester. You are lime requester. You are iron coils. Iron sheet coil. And you are steel sheets. Nope, steel requester. You are iron requester. So I think we'll put the washing plants on this side. Because we're not going to need too much space over here because the iron is just going to flow straight through. So let's work on getting that done. You need to go sort of here, like that. Like this. Like that. It's the silicon gone through. Don't need you and you. Don't need that. Why are you sort of doing that? Oh, it seems like you can work okay like that. That's fine. You now need some power. Good. You're waiting for limestone. So where does limestone come from? These two, right? So you actually need to be the other way around. So let's flip you so that you're there. Let's take this away. You actually want to be cement mixture. Silicon powder. Then what do I do with the cement mixture? Then I mix it with the sand, right? Yep, and the water to make cement. Okay. Washing plant time. 111 and 15. So of course I need 15 sand washing plants. So how do I get 15 sand washing plants? Let's do them in like chunks of 5 or something. Eight looks appropriate for the sort of space that I have. So we'll do that, and then we'll do this. like that, then working backwards. One, two, didn't mean to do that. Then you will have to go, say, here. So they need a bit more space. Okay. Iron and steel aren't set up yet, that's okay. Let's just make you come over to me now. So that I have that. This lime. We'll make sure that this goes into the right place so we start producing cement mix, or we can at least check we can produce cement mix. I want to make sure none of these are producing glass mixture. Let's just take away everything that's not explicitly set up for cement mix, because otherwise I will end up producing glass. And it will be a mistake. Good. Way too much cement, but it's fine. Don't know. Ah, I know why they're not all working. That's fine. It's because I've got the wrong level of building over here. That's better. And I still screwed it up because it doesn't have the recipe, but that's fine. Okay, let's start on the mud washing plant so I get the sand out. And I haven't actually left enough space to get the sand out yet. Into the 17 cement plants. Which need 2 blue belts of cement. They're going to bring me any landfill. Come on, bots. I need some landfill. Not in logistics network. Ah. It's on the way. I may just see if I have a big chunk of landfill stored somewhere over here that I can run back and grab. But I think I actually used it. No, I've got 30,000 over there. So I may do that quickly. But we'll kind of see. Bots just charging. Oh, come on, bots. 15 landfill. That is everything that I need, right? Steel, iron. Yeah. We do actually have the things we need. 300. Okay, this is going to take a while. I'm going to stretch my legs. Okay, we have some landfill. Let's just fill this in so that we can finish off the sand plant and get the cement. How do I want to do this slightly differently? I think I want to take you, move you a little bit away, put the belt down the middle. Yeah, like that. That's better. Not an explosion that big. That would be bad. Need one more bit of extension. Apparently need to move it one across. Let's see if that does it. Why is it trying to get rid of my mud washing plants? I'm doing things with mud washing, so keep my mud washing plant, please. You go there. Vent over here, flare stack over here. I didn't mean to do that. Do that. Now these guys are going to have some mud that I have to do something with. So do it here. We're going to put it into a clarifier. Because I don't want the mud to clog up my cement production. That is now working. This is the output section. Then I think I can do this to feed it into the next sections, with this to output sand. If we do that, how much sand am I supposed to produce from this build? 67, 33, so under a blue belt. That's good. So that means it fits. Just don't have enough water to make it work. So let's fix that. That's a mistake. There is water. How do I want to make that water work? I think we'll just do it this way. Like this. Then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That. The only problem is this guy doesn't have enough outputs in theory. There might be enough though. So let's quickly dispose of the mud. Now what do I do with mud? I think I can liquefy it. That's what I have to do. Yep. Into a clarifier. There we go. That seems fine. Do I not have any more powderizer machines left? Not in the logistics network. Okay. How many powderizer machines do I have? None in storage. Okay. Let's quickly check them all and see why they're not working. There should be no reason why I don't have powderizer machines being produced, unless I did something silly, like turned them off. Ah, they're short of concrete brick. Interesting. Given that that's what we're producing, it's very interesting. Looks like we've run out of cement. Because we seem low on silicon ore. So this one has too much sulfuric wastewater. Let's just finish the new brick production off. The old base is starting to fall behind. It was never designed to last as long as it has. So what do I need in terms of cement? I get 67.5 of this out, so I get just over 2, so I need like 9 and 9. So these two should merge. Like this. And they should have amount. We will do it as 5 and 5. And you also need the stone and the sand. So how much do you output? So you output a liquid. Fine. So I need 2 inputs. This is the sand. Where is the first part of the stone? So I'm going to split the stone here. Actually, I don't need to split it, do I? Because I've got 2 belts. So one's going to go this way to produce the bricks. You're going to come under here. Come up here. And join up here. I think you need to move 1 higher, so we'll check that. I think I want you to be there. Then I want like that. That. That seems okay. Then you're missing a thing. And I want you to... Yep, you are missing a thing. Everything's missing the end one. Got dropped somewhere. You, and then put you there. You don't need that splitter. You just need to come that way. That's right. That seems okay. Cement. Turn the caps lock off. Learn to spell. Or concrete, actually, isn't it? I need to produce. Concrete 2. This. Now, how do I want to figure the pipes out? Because I'm not going to be able to get anything out the naive way. So I think we have to do it this way. Then this way. Cement comes out the middle like that. And then you have in, take long, power pole, then take short, take long, take long. Actually, power can go there for everything. Yep, that's good. How much water does this need? So it needs 1,000 water. So it needs slightly more than the pipe's worth. So we will keep this together. If you're there, you're there. That gets the concrete out, I think. That. Like that. Then you sort of copy and paste there. That seems pretty okay. Apart from the obvious fact that we are missing some water. So let's put you there. There. And then you need there to be taking long. That's right, then shrink. There's water. And then the cement should come out here. There isn't actually any cement mix. Let's get you back over here. So you have a capacity of 80. Stack size is 200. This is 160. Why are you there? You're wired. You're wired correctly. You're not wired correctly. Just going to go see if we can figure out what's going on with the sulfuric acid over here. I imagine some tank has just filled up. Oh no, that seems to have resurrected itself now. Okay, so we have some concrete, which means we should have some bricks coming through. Not sure what that bit's for, it's a bit stray. Can I make you come over here now? Good. Because I want to check that this actually works. Don't think it went properly last time. Good. That's better. This does seem to be producing concrete. Good. So let's copy and paste you. As best we can. So make sure that this goes through. Good, there is our concrete. Now first of all I need to make bricks. So I need 48 electric furnaces. Let's just go over here. What electric furnaces do I have in my logistics network, I wonder? Do I have any electric furnaces? I thought I built some. Let's quickly check. If not, I should be building some electric furnaces. I don't want to shuffle in charcoal or something to power these things. Yeah, I do have electric furnaces. Good. We have the green ones. Blue ones, sorry. So I want 48, so I want 24 on each side. Pin. Let's put you here. Line in, line out. That's 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, and 48. Then we do in, output long, output long. Got too much stuff in my inventory again. Take the blast furnaces down because we're not dealing with those. Casting machines down. Induction furnaces down. Stick a lot of this in the garbage. Then let's do power, power. Seems fine. Same, I don't need the power set up this side. So you want to output, output. Take from the long side, take from the long side. 2. Good. Then I need to duplicate you here. It's a chunk of 4. Chunk of 4. Don't need that double power pole there. That's better. This fits because it would have been 12. Just do this so we get more off. Cement is flowing through. Good. So that's normal bricks. Now we're going to split this into two, because half of this we want to keep, and half of this we want to send into concrete bricks. Actually, since we might actually want to move this and have two lines of this. So I can produce concrete bricks and reinforced concrete bricks. Actually using 72 of these needs two belts. So this is wrong. I have to split you in half. So only 24 of you. I'm just going to move you and double you. So let's put one of you here. And then one of you here. Then we're going to do you, flip you, sort of this way. Like that. Then you go through here. I think that's right. There's a lot of furnaces for bricks, but that's okay. Now I want to produce you into basically three chunks. Normal concrete bricks, reinforced concrete bricks, and just something that passes through. So pass through one, you're going to come down here. That's fine. Make you purple. Make you purple. I need 17. So we're going to do 18 on each side. 9 on each side. That's easy. So this is the standard brick. Nine with output in the middle. Nine. Probably a bit higher, maybe one up. There's no point in doing that. Doesn't net save any tiles. I want to do that. Then you like that. Then output, 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 and a power pole. there. Good. Why are you not outputting anything? Have I put you in the wrong place relative to the train? No. You're at a provider, you're at a requester. Okay, for some reason or the other your station setting had got confused. Okay. So half of you is going this way. Half of you goes this way. Merges with this guy. Goes up there. I think I should actually put this the other place. I'm going to move you. Actually, undo. And put you here. I'm going to make this one here, which is wrong anyway. Because it doesn't actually have an output section. So I need to move you back one. So, yeah. So this is the output belt. The input belt needs to come here. We'll put this in with a balancer, so we'll just do a 4-to-3 balancer. Sorry, yeah, something like that. 2-to-3 balancer. So you're going to take in. You're outputting, so you're going to output long. That, then you're going to take in you're going to take in long power. That. And that. Now, if you get concrete, are you going to produce some concrete bricks? And it has produced concrete brick. Good. One thing solved. Reinforced concrete brick needs steel. So I'm going to take you 1 across, 2 across. Like that. To come over here. Are you the iron or the steel? You're going to be the steel from now on. I've changed my mind. You are going to be requester steel. And then you will be requester iron. Put a train here. Add station, provider steel full cargo, request a steel empty cargo, go. Let's find out if that's going to do its thing. Now the only problem, now I've moved this further away, is they don't have power. Up you to reinforced concrete bricks. For the very short term, I'm going to put a provider chest here and a stack inserter. So the crushed stone station doesn't seem to be running. It's fine. Let's just wait until the steel coils turn up. That's what I really need to get. I'm not going to have this completely fill itself up. It needs like 25. We'll do 60. Then a couple of trains and it will be done. Okay, is the train on its way? It's filling up, and then it should come through. So in terms of inputs and outputs, it's all equal, so it doesn't matter. We'll have the output in the middle then, fine, and we'll do it this way. We'll have to do the power through the middle. So let's take the power away. So take from the near, then output to the middle. Output to the middle. Then you can do that and that, because then I can put the power pole there. So you're taking, then if you go take from the farthest, and then you take from the farthest, I think this now does as we need. That can then go there. Steel turned up. So how many unpackers do I need for steel from steel sheets? 5 if I do it with purples. Any 3. Steel plates from steel sheets. One, 2, 3. Then I'm going to double these up so that I can keep the belt balanced. Now, where do I need it to go? I need it to somehow get over here. In this monstrous build. So let's bring it down here, seems fine. There we go, there's steel. And then the only thing we need to produce now is the concrete. And we'll do that shortly. Then we have to load it onto some trains. So that, outputting some bricks. If I sort of do that. That seems wrong. So you take in. Yeah, you're the wrong way round. You need to be that way. You need to be that way. You are taking, you are putting. Good. This is now working. Put this one here. Same sort of principle. I just want to make sure I've got the bricks coming through so that I have them available in my base. We will fix this train up offline. And I've got to put some stations in for this. But we're going to end our stream here. I think it's been quite successful. We managed to do silver setups, glass and silicon, bronze and brass, and bricks. That's almost everything that we need to regenerate a mall. The last big thing we don't have from the old base is the remaining 3 advanced metals, and then the petrochem from plastic. Then we can build circuits. So we'll stop here. We should be back tomorrow. I don't know if it'll be morning or afternoon. I'll figure out my schedule. But thanks for watching, anyone. Bye-bye.